Hi everyone and welcome. It's Mindy with Mindy Egan Design, and today I'm showing you a really quick and easy birthday card that you can make, and I'm using a stamp from Kraftin Kimmie Stamps March 2018 release called Kick Assy Birthday. This stamp set has a lot of great sentiments on here. So I'm going to start off with some ink blending, and I'm going to do a rainbow order. So I'm going to use Picked Raspberry, Carved Pumpkin, Squeezed Lemonade, Lucky Clover, and Mermaid Lagoon. I didn't have room on my panel for a purple, but those are the Distress Oxide colors that I'm going to use. I'm starting on a piece of Bristol Smooth cardstock, and this is measuring 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to blend these colors on here, starting off with the pink, just going in that rainbow order, and then I'm going to come back over them and blend it together a little bit more so I don't have any harsh lines. This is going to be behind my front panel of my card. And then I'll use a post-it note to protect my fingers so I don't leave any fingerprints all over my card. So that always helps. So just getting that ink blended. Once I have my panel finished up, I'm going to come in with a different piece of white cardstock, and this is cut a little bit bigger than a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm placing my star panel die on top of this. This is a really handy die. There's so many different uses for it, and I'm just going to run that through my Big Shot, and it's going to cut out all of the stars on this panel, so we're going to see through to our ink blended background. So see, I'm going to carefully remove that so I don't have a million different stars all over the place. Remove the edge, and then you can either save these stars or you can hold it over a garbage can and poke them out is what I typically do. So here is that white cardstock panel. And before I attach anything, I'm going to use a stamping tool just because I don't trust myself when stamping, and I'm going to add my sentiment. And this is going to be from the Kick Assy birthday stamp, which is part of the March 2018 release from Kraftin Kimmie Stamps. Lot of really great sentiments on here, little images that you can decorate your card up with. I just really liked the sentiments and wanted to focus on that for right now. So I'm going to line that up in that center strip, making sure that's nice and straight. Close the lid of my Misty so I can catch that sentiment, and then just inking that up with some black ink. And I do like to do mine twice just to make sure that everything is nice and crisp, that I don't have any blotched out lines or anything. So pressing down firmly and going over it one more time. Now that my front panel is ready, we are almost done with this card. It's just a matter of putting it all together. What I did do, and this I did off screen, was I took that ink blended background and I sprayed it with this glitter dust iridescent spray. It is so gorgeous. It leaves a bunch of sparkles on here, which is really hard to catch on camera. You might catch a glimpse of it in the pictures, but it's just gorgeous in person. It does really smell, so you want to do this in a really well ventilated area. I did mine in my basement because we don't go down there very often. So now I'm just going to take this panel and attach it to the ink blended background, and I'm using some 1/4 inch score tape. This has a really good hold on it, and it fit perfectly along the edges of this panel. You could also turn this into a shaker card if you had some skinny foam tape. That would be another wonderful idea. It would be really pretty to have sparkles floating around behind those stars too. And now we are ready to attach to the background. So I'm going to have those sparkly colors coming through. And this was so fun, so simple to make. You could do a ton of these at once. And then you could also play with different colors for your backgrounds, things like that. Really easy to do. And the finishing touch is adding this to a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card base. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you, and see you in the next video.